can you even apply for a credit card without having income? The answer is hello, everyone. This is Calvin Russell, CEO and founder of 850 Club Credit. Hope everyone's doing well today. Today, we're going to talk to you guys about how to apply for a credit card, even though you may not have income. Let's go straight into it. So, number one, first off, can you even apply for a credit card without having income? The answer is yes and no. Okay, let's explain what that means. So number one, you're not supposed to lie on a credit card application. So what do you put if they ask for income and you don't have any income, right? So number one, you need to know which credit card companies are not too big or strenuous on income. Those are usually going to be credit card companies that kind of work honestly for people that don't have the best credit. But I would say if I can put a tier on it, I would say probably 620 or lower. And that's also deemed fair credit. Okay. So that's going to be your Capital Ones. That's going to be your Capital One secured cards. That's going to be, Mission Lane, Olo, Credit One. Most of those companies are not going to press if you leave the income column, whatever that ends up being. If you actually read the small print, and all of these credit card applications actually have the small print, they have the small print where it says you can count child support, you can count alimony, you can count government income. Not saying that those are the only income sources, but a lot of people, they don't know that any form of income technically is income, even if it's not. Obviously, if it's illegal income, come on now, that's not going to work. But we're talking about just a simple basic of, hey, I'm not working right now. I'm a college student. Trust me, people get credit cards all the time and they're in college. Not saying you should, but yes, they're going to approve you. Because see, most credit card companies are really going to go off of, your credit score. Okay. They really go off of income if you have multiple credit cards, or if you're rebuilding your credit, or if your credit score is obviously under 500. Okay. Now, there's no guarantee that you're going to get approved. Banks change what they're looking for all the time. And by law, they don't have to tell us what they're looking for. It's not like when you're trying to get a mortgage. I tell people all the time, buying a home is easier than actually getting a credit card, because with a credit card, that bank can easily change what parameters they're looking for. Even if they used to approve people for a certain type of credit card, it's a matter of time before they come out with a brand new credit card, and they have different requirements for that particular credit card. Okay. But for the most cases, as long as your income is legal, it does count. But if you don't have any income, then most of the applications will allow you to put zero. If they don't allow you to put zero, then you can just put in there. Sometimes they'll let you put in there that you're in school, or that I've even seen some applications get approved with just $1 because they won't allow you to put a blank amount. Some of them are a little bit different. But of course, credit card companies change their applications all the time. But do people have credit cards without any income? 1,000%. Did some of them lie on their income? Listen, I wouldn't put it past it. Even if you don't have any income, and then you actually apply for a credit card, and of course you end up lying on that is no different than increasing your income from whatever the income is. For example, if you're getting paid $10, $15 an hour, and then you calculate that and you see how many hours you work, and you say, okay, I'm making about $28,000 to $30,000 a year, but then you put on the application $50,000 a year. That's no different than having no income and then putting 20,000 as income. Okay. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying that the banks know that you're doing that. They know for a fact that people are lying on their applications. They know that the income's not accurate, because they're not asking for proof of income. The only time that they need proof of income is usually going to come into play when you are obviously getting a personal loan, you're getting an auto loan, mortgage loan, those types of things. But with credit cards, since they don't verify any type of income, they really have to take a look at that credit report and determine, is this person lying or not? Do we care if they're lying? Is their score high enough for us to just overlook any and everything? Because that same thing happens in the auto industry. They know for a fact that the income is always inflated, but but that's the thing. Their thing is, if we don't ask, we don't know. Okay. And by law, we don't have to ask. So that's our defense. We didn't know. Right. And so that's how that ends up being. But yes, there's a lot of people that have credit cards with no income. How did they do it? Various ways. They either lied on their income, they put a penny for income, their credit score is high enough where the income didn't matter, or they put zero on the application for the income. And again, it's going to come down to those types of companies. OK, but companies like Chase Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, things of that sort, they're not going to play around like that. Now, of course, they don't verify income either, but they're not known for giving people certain types of credit cards without a certain type of income. It's not like you need a minimum income to get any of those cards. I never forget, I met a lady that she was a part-time librarian, and she literally had 18 credit cards. And guys, she had these credit cards for years. She had been a librarian for years, part-time, and her credit score was well into the 840s, 30s. She had been doing this for at least over 10 years. And my point was, but at one point, because I'm saying that to say, a lot of times people think you can't get certain types of credit cards unless you have a certain type of income. She didn't lie on her income, guys. So again, but that algorithm, who knows what that algorithm is going to be? And once we figure it out, they can easily change it. The only way we're going to know is if it is through looking at applications, talking to people, looking at credit reports, and coming up with an algorithm ourselves. But again, it's credit cards. Even if we figure it out, they're going to change it the next day. All right. So hopefully this does answer your question. Of course, you do not want to lie on an application. This is in no way, shape, or form telling you to do so. I'm just saying they're not checking it. Okay. And so if you do, that is on you. But however, again, if you feel more comfortable waiting until you actually get more income coming in, then that's fine. Then go ahead and apply for that credit card once you do get more income in. All right. So of course, if you like this video, like it, you want to share it. And as always, be sure to subscribe as we got nothing but great content on the way. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.